Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Inside corner for a strike, and here we go with game 2. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. And that is out of play. The pitch. Goes down looking. Aaron Judge at the plate. Just missed.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. 1 out, bases empty. Judge rips that one. Perkins sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's Corey Seager. That's outside. 1-0. And that's too high. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning going.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Hunter Goodman stands in now and watches strike 1. Inside. And the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
2-1.
On the outside corner for a strike. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 2 of the NLCS.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 outs. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Back now at Progressive Field. Now it's the right fielder, Riley Green. Just missed.
That's a ball.
And that drops in for a strike. That's inside. And it's 2-1. Hernandez pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Yandy Diaz now. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Just missed.
Nope, that's away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away. You get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Hernandez squeezes it, and that's the inning. Second game of the NLCS. And into the box for Baltimore, Mickey Moniak. Out towards right center field, Perkins sizing this one up. And there's one away. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You got to be sharp.
That one missed. Now a check swing, but he held up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner. And now 3-2. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nimmo has it sized up. Corrals it. That's out number 2. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And that's outside.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo has it sized up. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Willy Adames. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
3-1.
That one finds the zone, and it's 3-2. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Holiday hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the rookie second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Clips the outside corner, 0-1. Adames, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch is outside. Check swing, called strike. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. This is Joey Bart. First pitch swinging.
No balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Second inning here, no score. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Scott on the move, and that'll do it. Top half of the third inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Heriberto Hernandez. pitch
Nope.
misses inside,
That's inside.
and it's 1-0. Hernandez measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. That
No,
one
that's a
inside,
ball.
and it's 2-1. Late swing fouled off. Here's the 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2-2 now. And
3
there's a
balls,
ball.
2 strikes.
Got him
Strike.
looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holliday.
Oh.
And foul ball. That one the other way. Nimmo right there to make the grab. 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock
no strike.
sometimes.
And ball 1 to Judge. And Judge spoils that one. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball. 2-2.
Outside.
He should get a
Careful.
pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a ground ball. Adames tosses to first. Judge out on the play. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Jhonkensy Noel. First
No.
pitch just misses. And a strike in there. Check
Hey.
swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
And now, Blake Perkins. Nice stop. The feed for 1, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. Here's Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1. No. Foul ball.
It bangs off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Ball.
Just missed.
2-0.
Check swing called strike. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out and a runner at second here in game 2 of the NLCS. That's a laser base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone,
That's out
and
the
just
corner.
barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Nimmo in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Up.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. Sneaks through, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Back-to-back singles. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Adames batting for the second time, and that's strike one. On the ground to short, could be two. To second, there's one, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter. Here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Corey Seager. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Now, Hunter Goodman. First pitch misses.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
2-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, top half of inning number 4. And that's in there at the knees.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Liner caught it second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
On the ground to first, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's...
Swung on, belted. Perkins try to get to it. And it one-hops the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Mauricio swings through it for strike one. Swing at a chopper. Keishel tosses to first, and they got him.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Gonzalez at third with 2 away. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, no strikes.
Nope. Ball 3. 3-0.
And there's the automatic.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Nabs it, and that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Guardians' DH, Isaac Paredes. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball.
You know,
no
these
strike.
Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Right through there for a
1 and
strike.
2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And here is Luke Keishel. That just misses. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
And
No,
another
that's a
ball.
balk.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
That's a balk.
Just missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Full count.
On the ground to second, might be two. There's
Yeah,
one,
on the tag,
and that's
he's out.
two. Here's Joey Bart now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And it's fouled away. Swings through that one.
That splitty's a pretty nasty
No
pitch.
balls. Two
Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That
That's a
misses
ball.
the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. Hernandez makes the catch. And that second game of the NLCS. And now it's going to be Jackson Holiday. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Now the 0-1. Now a long throw to first. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in there for strike one. And
That's out the
misses
corner.
inside. Line drive. Perkins makes the grab, one down. So now it's Corey Seager. He's already homered in this game. And this one bounces away from Bart. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And he's out easily.
You're out.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the NLCS. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That misses off the outside edge. That just
Outside.
missed. He walked him on
Take it back.
4 pitches. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Hunter Goodman. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Jacob Junis.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. And now 2-0.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Strike 2.
And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now here is Jhonkensy Noel.
Nope, outside.
Just missed. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2.
1 ball.
From
2
a
strikes.
pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No ball.
So
1
hard to
strike.
touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter, Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Home half of the fifth inning. Moving along, 2 quick outs. Green in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Scott, long run into the gap. And that'll do it. Back now at Progressive Field. And now the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Inside. Ball 1.
Well, both starters out of this ball game. It now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Just missed. And that's in there at the knees.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
This one in the air, center field. Perkins has this one sized up. Brings it in. And there's one down. So digging in, Romy Gonzalez. And takes low for ball 1. Junis, in his 8th season, he features a slider, a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a 4-seamer. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That clips the corner. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Ronnie Mauricio now. Double play ball to second. Acrobatic throw for 1, and that's 2. Bottom of the 6th inning, leading off, Yandy Diaz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And a base hit on a line. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Gets the outside corner with that one. That's down and in. Scott under this one. And there's one down. Willy Adames stands in. 1 for 2. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Next one misses, and the count's even at 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's a hit! And the postseason success continues for him.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Seager. Double play as they get out of another jam. We go to the top of the 7th and into the box for Baltimore, Victor Scott. And now he steps off the rubber. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Tim Hill.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And there's a foul ball. That one lifted to left. Nimmo makes the play. One away. Heriberto Hernandez, the next to hit for the Orioles. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Foul ball there. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And that just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The next offering misses. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Just a great at-bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Matt Festa.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Hernandez off of first with 2 away. And that's down and away.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that
this one swung on and hit well, way back there. And it hits the fence. Coming home. He'll score.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
No
Seager, the next to hit, takes outside. Fought off foul. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it. And that is that. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Hamilton back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+.
This ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
And there's one away. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's through for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Scott makes his way towards it. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Throw cut off, now to the plate. Safe. He scores, and it's a 1-run game. Now it's
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
and a base hit up the middle. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Next pitch is outside. With the tying run at second, go ahead run at first. Here in the late stages of game two. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here in Cleveland, here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. First pitch, outside. And he just misses. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. You can kiss it goodbye. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-3. So up next, Mickey Moniak. 1 for 3. On the mound now, Hayden Birdsong. He's into the game with the bases empty. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Just missed.
Nope, that's away.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Romy Gonzalez, the next to hit for the Orioles. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in game 2 of the NLCS. Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To Diaz, that's 2.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Swing and a high fly ball hitting the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. So in now for Cleveland, Brandon Nimmo. That one's in there. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike. Nope. Foul ball.
swing and a miss. And a key out leading off the bottom of the eighth. Adames in the box now. No balls and a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Next offering misses down and away.
2-1.
Outside low. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. Paredes stands in here, takes ball 1 low. There's a strike, 95 of that one. And that is that. We go to the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. This one lifted in the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. Heriberto Hernandez digs in now. Now fly ball to right center. Green racing over to make the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this. And
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Bottom of the ninth. Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 1-0. Doval, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 1-1. Fouled off down the right side. The 1-2. Castro sends it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Joey Bart now at the plate. Pinch hitter coming on. Danny Jansen looking to start something with one gone. And there's a strike on the outside corner. The Orioles up by 2 here in the late stages of game 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. That's back. Just missed it.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Just missed. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first. To first. Nice pick on a ball in the dirt, and that ends the ball game. Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris. And now the right fielder, Riley Green. Fastball for a strike. So we're off and running in game 3.
2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Mauricio calls it in, and there's one away. Yandy Diaz will hit next.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. Up the middle, and that chance handled. The throw to first, 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Holiday throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now at Oriole Park, and stepping in is the speedy Jackson Holiday. On the ground, Keishel fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. That misses, and that is ball 1.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
And Judge takes a strike. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got it.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. And they add a pair. It's 2-0. Now it's going to be Hunter Goodman. First pitch, just misses. Foul ball.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
That's hard hit on the line. Perkins makes a nice running catch. 2 out, space is empty. Digging in, Mickey Moniak. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And it's into the gap. Coming home. He will score.
Wastes no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Perkins raging back towards the wall. makes the catch on the edge of the track. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willy Adames. Ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first, and quickly one away in the second. Isaac Paredes, the next to hit.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
1 out, bases empty. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Not really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the rookie second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground to short, Seager. To first, Guardians go down in order. Back here in Baltimore, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's a speed threat, Victor Scott. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Heriberto Hernandez stands in now and watches strike 1. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2. Scott aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit on the ground to short. Adames on the run sends it over to first, and they get the out. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. 2 on, 1 out. Aaron Judge, the next to hit for the Orioles. Judge rips that one. Perkins pulls it in on the run.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Seager takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he can't come up with it. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Goodman. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
Over to Diaz. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. And we're back. This is Joey Bart. Ryan back to work. Bart, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And that is downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one handled. On to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. This one chopped up the middle. Seager. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Blake Perkins digs in for the Guardians. And a swing and a miss.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count. You try to climb the ladder.
Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. And that misses. Ball one.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Swing and a foul out of play. And that's downstairs and outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Romy Gonzalez, the next to hit for the Orioles. Slides, but it gets by him.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Nimmo puts it away, and there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Over to Diaz. Back now at Oriole Park, and now the right fielder, Riley Green. And there's 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Diaz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Brandon Nimmo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Guardians hitless so far in the game. Hernandez. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. And into the box for Baltimore, Heriberto Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Hauls it in for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. Over to Diaz. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. 2 outs. Base is empty. It's Aaron Judge now. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. Stepping up for the Guardians, Willy Adames. Check swing, went around. It's 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's the pitch to Adames. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
3-2 now. And that one hammered back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1. At the plate, Isaac Paredes. And that is out of play. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 3 of the NLCS. That one missing inside.
That's inside.
That's inside.
Ball 2.
Puts it away for the out. And up next for Cleveland, Luke Keeschel. Grounded out his first time up. Inside just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Right back to him on the mound. Gets it to first. Got him. And here's the catcher, Joey Bart. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Seager tosses across to first. That's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching down, makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He thought about third, but won't take the chance and heads back to second. And next for the Orioles, Romy Gonzalez. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back. You can kiss it goodbye. He'll circle the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-1. And the batter now, Ronnie Mauricio. That's out to center field. Perkins on his way over. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now a chance for Victor Scott. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. Up the middle, Keeschel. And that is the inning. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Jhonkensy Noel. Slice down the right side. Gonzalez makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
The Orioles leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Drops into the glove, 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Here's Riley Green. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Green goes 6 feet 3 inches, 24 years old, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field.
1 strike.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the...
Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Baltimore, well, we go bottom 6. And into the box for Baltimore, Heriberto Hernandez. That one ripped. Perkins makes the grab, 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Jackson Holliday digs in now. First pitch misses. Outside. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Bang! He circles the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 7-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That ball's carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
That one ripped, but foul. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. So in now for Cleveland, Yandy Diaz. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Moniak makes the catch, and there's one gone. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. The Guardians with a lot of ground to make up here in the late stages of Game 3. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. 2 down, base is empty. Willy Adames stands in. He's already homered here in this one. And Willie fouls one back. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-2. Next to hit, Isaac Paredes. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And up next for Cleveland, Luke Keeschel. Out to short, Seager. Zips it to first. That ends the frame. Back now at Oriole Park, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Hunter Goodman. Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. 1 for 3. Mick Abel into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Man at second. Ripped, but it curls foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
On the ground at first. It's in and out of his glove. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Romy Gonzalez, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now the third baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. And that one ripped to left. Nimmo makes the play. That is the inning. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Joey Bart. He's grounded out a couple of times. Gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Seager. Here's Holiday for 1. Over to first, safe. Blake Perkins digs in for the Guardians. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
The Orioles leading by 5 here in Game 3 of the NLCS. Scott pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So man aboard. Riley Green digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Noel off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Back here in Baltimore, on to the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Victor Scott. Abel back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing, called strike.
0-2.
In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pulled the string on the changeup. So digging in, Heriberto Hernandez. That one the other way, and that's just foul. There's the swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holiday. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Yandy Diaz. And it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Late swing, foul to the left. Suarez, a 6'3" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swing and a miss as he was out front
No
that
balls,
time.
2 strikes.
That
Ball,
just misses,
inside.
and a count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Seager to second. There's
That's
one.
out.
That's a double play.
He's
The
out.
ball game is over.
Game threes are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself